What can a prospective employer find out about me online? I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, a coach who helps people professionally in let me try that again, many different ways. And let me just go into it very simply. They can find out a heck of a lot about you. Now, there are firms that can, of course, search for your criminal history. That they'd have to hire someone to do because they don't want to be in that business. And in theory, I don't know if it'll wind up being practice. What they're supposed to do under federal law is get your permission to do the check. And most firms don't do that, at least on the preliminary basis. When it gets to employment, they'll go in deeper through the application. They'll get your permission to check your references online. And their references can include online references as well. So, of course, they can look at your LinkedIn profile. That's easy. They can find you on Facebook. That requires more effort because there are multiple people with your name, I'm sure. And they thus have to sort it down by geography as well. Takes more time, not ideal. Twitter, they can look at that. There's all the social media that they can look at. The big thing, of course, is Google, which is going to aggregate all of this. Now, I'll use myself as an example, Jeff Altman. If you just search for me by name, there's a comedian with my name. And you'll find some of me on page one, but if you add in Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, you get all my content that I've created. You'd also expect that they might look at images. They might look at individual articles. They can find out if you've purchased a home. They can find out if there's been an arrest record for you. There's lots of things from your town that they can find out about you. All of which adds up to you can control what you personally can control. But there are other things that are outside of your control that are in the public domain because it involves government and agencies that allows them to check into your background. So again, the obvious things are LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, the obvious social media stuff. But doing a Google search, there's a lot more. And then when you do an image search, it adds more on top of that. Hope you find it helpful. My name is Jeff Altman. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I used to hunt down leaders and staff for organizations. I now coach people and help people perform at a high level in their search with hiring more effectively, managing and leading, workplace-related issues. I do executive coaching as well. 5 basic services that I'm involved with now. In addition, if you go to my website, thebiggamehunter.us, go to the blog. There's thousands of posts. At this point, more than 9,000 posts that can help you in all those different dimensions. But they're not specific for you or customized for you. That's where my coaching comes in, where I can aggregate all of that and narrow it down to the things you need to know about in order to be effective professionally in your search, all those other things. If you have a question for me, contact me through Wisio.com. That's WISIO.com/The Big Game Hunter. Ask your question there. I'd be happy to answer it. And subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Click the small icon in the lower right or the picture of me in the upper left, and you'll get notices whenever I release something new. Hope you have a great day and be great.